on the pistol, 2G are actually investing into 4 ghosts. LZ going for
name every trophy-winning team.
And armor to help out the team on these fights.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Sentinels.
To start things off on G2 slow pace.
Ascend.
Because of the Viper Lurk potential now over on their attack side.
Let's see.
Was there another Masters in 2021?
Get up there. Smeeg.
Wait.
The Smeeg himself, right? How do you beat Smeeg? Is it with Smeeg? Is the question.
Gambit.
Spike's gonna try here to just stop that.
Oh yeah, so
right
it was
in his tracks. Gonna regain that health.
Sentinels.
Decay, so
Gambit.
not too big of a problem there, but I'd say that's
Ascend. Then Optic.
They have player advantage on top of that.
Then Navi
for LZ
for Copenhagen.
into the garage area, so he gives a chance now for G2 death falling into the
Then
site.
Istanbul was loud.
Yeah, it looks like it's theirs. It's full retake.
2023.
To come back in with the Sova.
2023 was lock-in. Fnatic.
Outside of A-Long just to slow things down with the poison orb being
Then Tokyo Fnatic.
Cycle these smokes, making it a lot more
and then EG Champs.
They're trying to hide in it. They're actually going to eat a flash right inside too. All of them try to turn that.
And then
so
2024
Sen. Now they get the gas in the face too. Exactly what you were talking about.
Then Gen G.
Of annoyance here by smokes, by coverage, and the ability to not find your target. Forcing now Prize to jump out. Valen's going to find 3, but he runs out of bullets.
FPX, sorry, not Navi. Fuck. It's because I thought of Angel and I thought of Navi. Fuck!
We're not down to a 1v1
fucking
just yet,
fuck!
Trent's able to get that without the help of Jonah P, who was just creeping back on the long side. And Valen very proud of his team in that
was not that hard, though.
To keep it going.
Yeah, when you look at it for G2, it was very annoying to deal against here for 2G side. You've just mentioned it, smoke after smoke from flash to flash. A little bit of an overheat coming out from Doggo, but thankfully, you have Valen right here with the trip kill. 18-8 on this map. The Des talked about him having a life game.
Oh yeah, and then
that was like kind of like a win con.
I'm like, I try to stay humble, like I don't bring up my own wins. The Reykjavik one, like, it's just because I was asked to name all the Masters events, I thought. But like, if you want me to name bigger events, like majors, I could have named Soup and Sen City.
Wild in these past series here for the team.
But I didn't want to name those.
Into the site. I mean, it looks like we just started from inside.
I thought it was just Masters events you guys are talking about. Like Masters and Champs only.
Flashes are up, but even when they're flashed, they're still pushing forward. They're adding just people to the mix, making it difficult even if someone does peak to get those targets.
Now name every roster that had won a trophy. What?
Plays and it looks fantastic.
We had great value in the very beginning from the recon dart on a defense. They just weren't quick enough to set up against G2's just plow with the stinger by. On top of that, you have a
every team Shanks has named the Ascend roster. Keylez, CNED, Bone Cold.
Just not give a chance here for the Brazilian team to hold a defensive line.
And they're so, like everybody is, but they're so happy. Valen as well to keep that stinger for an extended period now into this round. The other, so much money saved up because they have that. But now it's up to them to create those close quarter situations that you were talking about before. Get the return on that stinger as much as possible. See if G2 can prevent that from happening as they start long and play long from just about every distance here.
It won't be as easy.
I don't know the guy. I don't know the other guy. I don't know the other guy.
But I remember when they're getting a lot of good value out of this is because Zeke, for example, breached Teo in the past, allowing.
I would have never thought Zeke.
So you're seeing the difference.
I would have never guessed Zeke.
2 players following behind Jogamo. TP's into the site, and now here's the battle coming through.
All the way back to the right side of logs, gets the
fuck, I would have never guessed Zeke, bro.
That as the kills are trading into sight, 2-2, and now it's just Jonah P. After the swarm of 2G hits the site, Jonah gets a stinger through the smoke, goes for the classic jump around the right side, but Prize locks it down, and it's not going to be enough.
Professor thought that his last opponent was trying
all
to
the second places in the 2023 events.
You see on the other right, Prize
lock in loud
out in the open and making sure that he plays
Tokyo EG,
that close range stinger, potentially even a right click classic.
Yeah, and then Champs Paper X.
And dies. But that is some heavy damage being done on the econ for 2G. Losing this round here for 2G would put the attack side at 11 and a broken econ for the defense. So they have to win this round very cleanly for 2G. It's not with aggression, it's with information. Recon to start things off, not being broken up, so they know now.
Name the Paper X roster that went to Madrid. Stop, bro.
Instant TP away from Spike to support now the B-Slide garage lead.
Trent finds the ISO. They know exactly where Silence is now. depends on how much they've seen around the ISO and if they've actually seen Spike and Silence doing this buddy system walk around.
Monyet? Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I deadass would not have. I literally forgot.
On a Jogamo for a very important round here.
Yeah. John once again.
Name the BLG roster that fucked NRG. I can't.
He dies, and he's putting G2 in a position where they have to work as a group once again. And it works out. Counter lurk, one, a push up towards front B. Beautiful trades. G2 now somehow in a lead in terms of numbers.
Yeah, I know K-Knight, YZ, that's it.
Jeez.
Who is the Viper?
Sees it, sets
The Viper
it up,
was
knocks
nice.
It down. Just the 1, 2, 3 here in G2.
Oh yeah, Bianc was nice too.
Now
Yosemite, bro. He was nice.
Probably keeping his gun.
Yeah.
So we talked about the broken econ. I mean, thankfully, silver lining is.
Or as Sam likes to so aptly call him,
you had a similar scenario.
Yosemite.
With a hero rifle, couple of shares across the board, classics, and they were able to win that round and convert it on the side with an opener from Gorbera. Now it's going to be a little bit different because they can't dictate the pace. It's G2 now working on the attack side.
Name the Gambit roster. Redgar,
pretty much at
Nats,
12.
Shadows,
What happens here on the side of 2G on the defense?
Defo. Oh my god, I'm missing like an obvious one right now.
And another round
Chronicle.
there for G2.
Bang.
Quite a few alive as well.
Bang,
as they
coach.
bolster the money, they get closer to 13. And now I think 2G is kind of out of options. They have things to run, but they've been figured out by G2.
Name 100 Thieves first strike roster.
Vary and spice up here to throw.
Didn't I just look at it?
G2 off. They don't
Oh wait, no, I didn't. That was Berlin.
Drift.
Dicey.
Timeout will come in.
Nitro.
They can set up that aggression that gets
No.
a few more rounds here and throws G2.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's a very
Dicey.
important timeout being called here by FaZe.
Steel.
This would put them at a deficit where G2 could just clean it up on
Hiko.
a 2-0 clean win. But once we get back to the
Asuna.
game, you'll notice here, chat, that we are basically one away from 3 ults being Dimensional Drift,
Nitro.
Kill Contract, and also the Omen ult. If not, if it comes down to maybe Prize 2 away from his Hunter's Fury. This might be
Okay,
one
so
of those
Nitro
calls
was in
where
there.
they have to add that pressure
Name
to
the
fight
original
the ball
T1
into
roster.
A-main.
Name the original
they could
T1
potentially
roster.
get
The
good value
original
off
T1.
the
Victor,
healer.
Crashies.
And if there's nobody fighting back here on the side of G2, well, at least you have that kill contract and a dimensional drift that you could pick up and utilize that into the later rounds.
Brax.
So I think that might have to be the Hail Mary for the side of G2 to stay alive within this round. And look at how they're rotated across here at the beginning. 3 of them already moving towards.
That's a good question, Drake. I'll give it to you. That's a good question.
Fast rotate from Spike
This is
towards the
literally
site.
at the
And I wouldn't
beginning
be
of the
surprised
game.
If it's 4 players on a 4-1 setup on that side of 2G.
I don't think Skadoodle was in it.
With that
Was
gate
he?
crash
Was
towards
Scott
the other
playing
side
this
of the map.
game?
They are going for, just like he asked for.
Fuck, I don't know. Who is it?
And sorry, they have everything else on the B side and C side to really get information for the side of Cabrera.
Skadoodle?
Right down low.
Oh, AZK.
Separated from 3 that could have been peeking. Probably some util also going off, so not all guns out here, but that's 2. And the action long starts to initiate as well. Silence coming up with 1, but he's going to be low on this. So is Jonah P, but Jonah still wants to fight. Nabs off the double tap as well, I believe, on Silence.
No, Victor, it was
Good to
food
go
still,
here.
little bro. Shut the fuck up,
Wear
bro.
out. He won't be able to activate another orb either.
If I got that correct and I looked at chat and someone said it's food,
Invest here,
I would have banned them.
The clock continues to run down. You have an opportunity to even isolate a 1v1 and then go for a
name the
2v2
X set
retake.
roster.
Unfortunately
Def,
for Spike, yes, he's able to get the
BCJ,
dimensional drift, but that's
Irene.
after he gets picked off there by Trent.
Cryo,
As you
Zekin.
mentioned here with the counter aggression coming out from G2, knowing the win con for 2G on that previous round, or in this round rather, they just wanted to fight toe-to-toe. Wanted to show that they could brawl just like 2G. But the more that you're racing down this clock again,
Oh my god, yo, chat, this is working. The game's almost over.
Sorry, for Silence to play the 1v1
More questions.
into the gulag.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, once that plant comes down, it might be the hit. G2 knows they're out of sight. Less than 20 seconds.
RG, incredible. Thank you for the gifted, bro. Thank you for the 10 gifted.
They're out.
Thank you, appreciate it. W's in the chat.
There it goes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. He's got Jonah P. He's been hot all game. Can Silence do it again? Yes, he can. That's going to be a spike
Name.
plant,
Wait,
though, as he comes
whoa,
back
let's
in.
see.
It was Gobert waiting just a moment for his teammate to get back in for the 2v2.
Yep,
Name the
scale and even a
Andbox
double tap
roster.
After coming out of that gulag, but it slowed down.
Who's that fucker? That little fucker that cheated in this random other
He hits
game.
the box. They weren't expecting it. It didn't make
In like
the full
some
sound.
random
Breaking
game.
his own ankles. That's one from Valen.
He's like an Omen player.
The leader.
Fuck,
Put him
he's on
the
there.
final point. Valen
Yay.
doesn't miss a beat. Locks in the Red Bull clutch for G2.
Continues
Fuck,
to
I don't
shine
remember.
for G2 is the IGL. On
Not
the side of
Ziff,
Valorant,
not
now
Ziff, bro.
dropping 21.
Who am I thinking of? Exalt, you know who I'm talking about.
Over 20 bomb into that one, and that 2v2, I mean, it worked
Not
into
Ziff,
perfection.
not Ziff.
For 2G to isolate
Not
that fight
Ziff.
towards hell.
JC Stoney.
It's Valen leveraging the
Yeah,
usual
JC Stoney. Didn't he
outperformance
cheat in some like random game just now?
Swings out for the 1v1.
Some random like modded game?
G2 at map and series point.
And you got to be considering these are not rounds that G2 should be winning. That's a 2v1. There's the
Oh,
way
he did
played
it?
Yes, they can be won. It's not super bad, but G2 has done it multiple times to add up to super bad now, right? They have just won so many rounds in
No,
the end there.
okay, so people
and they
just thought he
probably
was
should have
cheating?
lost, and that's why G2 continues to be G2
No, not in
12
Valorant, bro. He
5
wasn't
now
cheating in Valorant.
My
He
hope
cheated
is
in
that
some
Superbad
other
is
game
moving
after he played
so that
Valorant.
2G maybe could turn things around now.
Or so I heard.
Bags of tricks, Hunter's Fury.
I actually don't know.
And also the ult available here from the Dimensional Drift. This is a perfect opportunity to play a la G2 where you can combine these two ults. But you are playing a
This
very
accusation,
important
I'm pretty
position
sure?
on the side
Okay,
of
never mind then.
Prize,
JC
and
Stoney, you're him,
Spike's
sorry.
Just going on a little bit of a stroll.
You're just that
Never
good.
expected the lurk here, the position from Trent outside of garage, and that combo is going to be gone.
My ultimate is ready.
Jonah, rest of the team squeeze in here to add what could be the final pressure points onto this match.
Old
versus
built by
2G.
gamers
Gobert
roster.
again
Not
with
a
the
chance,
card.
bro.
Comes up big,
Not a
gets pick,
fucking
but they
chance,
both
I
come
remember
out
that.
safe. All
I've played
shot
against
go
that
up.
team in like
The
qualifiers and
residual
stuff.
pings from the
But
alternate
there's
is
no
just
way.
Not delivering enough info in time, and now they're set up to drop into the site. A little pain all around on these health bars, but G2 still stands a member up.
Now you have no choice but to drop down heaven to get the most value. Being watched now, long range, easily
That's
done.
two guys that fuck preach.
G2, 3 kills in an instant when you think the play had a little
Wow,
bit more
they
to
shit
go,
on
but
them.
that's been the story of this game. You think they had a little bit more, but G2
Vision
act on it
strikers,
immediately, take
Buzz,
everything away. That's the
Stacks.
series in 2 as G2 take down 2G.
Wait. Wait.
Still some smiles coming across here for 2G despite the loss. They still had a lot of
Oh
these
my
rounds
god, I
where
looked
it
at
came
one
down to
name
chaos
though. I
where
looked at one
almost they
name.
could have taken
I
the
looked
upper
at one
hand.
name. Okay,
But
I
just
just
as you
I looked.
mentioned
I
at the
looked.
end
I
of that
looked. That's
first
not
map,
fair.
It was a lot of the macro
That's
that
not
was
fair, I
kinda
looked.
missing here for
Yeah.
2G side.
Mako,
But
how could I
fighting
forget
toe-to-toe, they
Mako? I
definitely
would have
have
never
the
gotten
firepower
Zest.
on the side of the Brazilian squad. For
That's bad. That's
G2,
bad. That's bad.
this
That
was
is
an
bad.
easy win in there.
Can you name the
Yeah, he's
2021
really good at
B1
this
roster?
Super
Zeppa, Penny, Vanity, Zelsus. I'm gonna break something, bro. Alright, just tell me. Wait. Not Zeppa? Effies! Jammies? Yeah, okay, I was never gonna get that. Oh yeah, Whippy, bro. Whippy. Whippy, bro. I thought Zeppa was on that team. I was like 100% sure too. You hear how I said it? I'm like, Zeppa. There's no question in my mind. Name Pancata's Amigos roster. Yeah, dude.